Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell for future notifications. I am trying so hard to get more videos out on a regular basis. It's been crazy. I got a lot going on with all this stuff, but I'm trying so hard to get better at it. So I appreciate your patience and your time, and definitely appreciate your time for tuning in to watch this. There are like 9 million things on YouTube, so I appreciate you taking a small portion of your time to visit my channel as I slowly try to find my voice and find my place in all of this. Today, this will be the first sort of recent movie that we're talking about, and I'm guessing there's 900 reviews out there for this already, but dare I say, it's new to me, damn it. So, today, Ambulance, directed by Michael Bay. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, the reason why I picked Ambulance is because it showed up my Peacock streaming service. And the best part is, they show you about 1.5 minutes worth of commercials at the beginning, and the rest of the movie, there's no ads.
No. It's not true. That's impossible!
It was like beautiful watching it uninterrupted. So I love that. That was awesome. So I've got a decent setup to where I don't feel bad watching a Michael Bay movie in my home. I know Michael Bay is a very touchy subject with people, and a lot of people hate his work and think it's mindless and think it's crap, and he does the same thing in the orange lighting and the golden hour and all this other stuff. I don't know if it's being an apologist. I have been a fan, and I will always stand up for him and defend his work. Not everything is a hit, but there's a lot to love. He creates big movies with big explosions that are really the epitome of just turn your mind off and have a good time. I do not go into Michael Bay movies with, oh, you couldn't do that. Oh, that's unrealistic. I don't care. There's so much in this movie that is so not based in real life. It could never happen. I can't go to movies like that. I never have. I am actually probably one of the worst people to review some movies because I don't rip apart every implausible plot line and every single thing. Sometimes you just want to enjoy, especially coming out of the times that we're not really coming out of. Things are just crazy and maddening, and sometimes you just want comfort food. Michael Bay serves comfort food. Michael Bay is like a hamburger with cheese, like a cheeseburger, and a Coke. That's what Michael Bay movies are to me. Michael Bay movies is a bag of Doritos, a box of M&Ms. And I don't fault him for that. What I fault him for are the horrible Transformers sequels. I do not like those.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man.
Get that thing to stop, huh?
Those are some movies I do not like. I love the first one. They had gotten degeneratively worse after that. But I like the Bad Boys movies. I love The Rock. Like, there's just so many. But I am a big Michael Bay defender. So, let's get to the review of my review of Ambulance, now streaming on Peacock. What can I say? First of all, I lived in LA for 23 years. So anything that now takes place there, I feel like I'm visiting my old city. I live in Nashville, Tennessee now. We get crazy, but we don't get crazy car chases like this kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'll read the tagline from IMDb. I'm on the IMDb page right now. Storyline: 2 robbers steal an ambulance after their heist goes awry. That's it. That is it. And that is the movie. Tagline: it was supposed to be a simple heist. Well, that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't make much of a movie, would it? What would Heat be if they pulled the heist off at the beginning of the movie? I don't think Heat would be Heat if they got away with it. No fun. So that's just like this. What is fun of a heist if it goes completely according to plan? How do you make a movie around that? My answer is you don't. And this movie is probably 15 minutes longer than it needs to be. He tends to be he is with action the way Quentin Tarantino is with his words. He loves every frame of what he shoots, and it tends to make these movies 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes long. One of my big complaints of these Transformer movies was how long they were. You don't need to have a movie about robots fighting each other being 2 hours long or 2 hours and 30 minutes long. That always drained my soul. This was 2:15, and I have to say I think by 10 minutes you are off and running, and it barely lets up. And they really get it going quick. Jake Gyllenhaal is in this. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. I know I butchered that name. I feel so bad. I don't know his name. And Eiza González, who was in, I guess, does a voice of Spirit Untamed. She's in Baby Driver and Alita Battle Angel, Godzilla vs. Kong. So Eiza González is in a bunch of stuff also. I absolutely loved it. I loved it just as much as I loved The Rock. I loved it just as much as I like Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. It's action-packed. It's explosions. It's car wrecks. It's car chases. It's highly improbable. The guy's driving ambulance like a Formula One race car. They actually make reference to Yahya Abdul-Mateen's character as having Formula One knowledge. If you don't know the story, Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Danny Sharp, is the brother. Yahya's Will Sharp. Danny Sharp and Will Sharp are brothers. Basically, Will Sharp needs money for a very expensive trial surgery for his wife, so he agrees to help his brother Danny, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, to do this heist, to get the money to pay for the surgery. And of course, things go wrong, including a cop getting shot during the robbery. As that all unfolds, the cop is taken in an ambulance, and then the Sharp brothers end up unknowingly seizing the ambulance and then finding out that the cop, one of them possibly shot, is in the back. And the rest is it's basically like the movie Speed in a lot of ways, in all the best ways. They're driving around all of LA. It was very exciting to see. It's been a couple years since I've been there. A lot of signature Michael Bay stuff, including the golden hour, gold lighting. But his newest addition is the man or his DP got their hands on a drone, and there are insane drone shots in here. In fact, that's the one sort of thing you can maybe like laugh at, because even if you're not a film expert and a film sort of like watching a movie with every little thing, you notice there are an insane amount of drone shots in this movie. It's nice to see Jake Gyllenhaal in more of an action role. This is a thrill ride. It's a total popcorn movie. It's definitely something you want to watch with a crowd, with your, I don't know if it's a family movie. It is rated R. It's 2 hours and 16 minutes, and it earns its R rating. There's some good violence. What I have always enjoyed about Michael Bay, especially stuff like this and The Rock and Bad Boys, is his commitment to real life car crashes. The action and the scenes when he's really flipping cars on the road, like that is second to none to me. My overall review of Ambulance, streaming now on the Peacock Network, directed by Michael Bay, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Eiza González, and Jarrett Dillahunt, and Keira O'Donnell. I'm reading these all off the list. Jackson White, like, I have to pull up because I don't remember any of these names. Very fun popcorn film. Definitely a crowd pleaser in my opinion. Will it hold up in the grand scheme of life as movies like The Rock and Bad Boys? I am not sure. I do know that I watched it by myself, and I will gladly watch it again with my wife and my older son because I was raving about how good it was. So I will definitely be checking it out again in the very recent future. And yeah, so turn your brain off, fire up Peacock, find Ambulance, directed by Michael Bay, on the service. I do not think you will be disappointed. Especially if you like car chases. If you like a good car chase, this is like an hour and a half long, hour and 45 minute long car chase with a half hour of human drama that is, it has some good payoffs at the end. It's good. So can't recommend it enough. Helping you to try to navigate your streaming services a little bit, finding that stuff that's out there. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious. Please hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for future notifications. And if there's something yet you would like to hear my take on, please put it in the comments. I will try to read everything and respond as often as I can. So I again appreciate you for watching. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.